In the quiet town of Mirewood, where the whispers of the past lingered in the air, a peculiar event had occurred. The townsfolk had started to notice an odd symbol etched into the walls, the ground, and even on their own doorsteps, a symbol they had never seen before. The symbol was a strange combination of circles and lines, appearing cryptic and eerie. It seemed to be everywhere, and the town was abuzz with speculation about its meaning. Some believed it was a mark of a long-lost civilization, while others whispered it was the work of a mischievous spirit. Detective Arthur Hayes, a man known for his keen intellect and relentless pursuit of truth, was drawn to the mystery. He had a reputation for solving the most inexplicable of cases, and this enigmatic symbol was no exception. As he delved deeper into the mystery, Arthur discovered that the symbol had been appearing for over a month. The town's archives revealed no record of such a symbol, and the town's elders could not remember ever seeing it. Arthur's investigation led him to a secluded grove on the outskirts of Mirewood. There, beneath the gnarled branches of an ancient tree, he found a hidden alcove. Inside, he discovered a dusty tome bound in leather and adorned with the very same symbol. The book was filled with arcane symbols and cryptic texts, written in a language long forgotten. Arthur spent hours deciphering the texts, his mind racing with each new revelation. Finally, after days of relentless study, Arthur uncovered the secret of the cryptic symbol. It was a symbol of the old gods, forgotten deities who once ruled over the land. The symbol, it seemed, was a warning, a sign that the old gods were stirring once more. Arthur's heart raced with fear as he realized the implications. The old gods had been asleep for centuries, their power dormant and their influence forgotten. But now, it seemed they were awakening. Arthur rushed to the town's elders, warning them of the impending danger. They scoffed at his words, dismissing him as a madman. But Arthur knew the truth, and he vowed to protect Mirewood from the wrath of the old gods. As the days passed, the symbol continued to appear, spreading fear and uncertainty amongst the townsfolk. Arthur worked tirelessly, trying to find a way to stop the old gods. One fateful night, as the moon hung high in the sky, Arthur stood before the ancient tree, the tome in his hands. He recited the ancient incantation he had found within, his voice echoing through the grove. As he spoke the final words, a gust of wind swept through the grove, and the earth shook beneath his feet. The old gods had awakened, their power rising like a storm. But Arthur stood firm, his resolve unwavering. With a final cry, Arthur hurled the tome into the heart of the storm. There was a blinding flash of light, and when the storm subsided, the symbol was gone. The townsfolk of Mirewood breathed a collective sigh of relief, their fear subsiding. They thanked Arthur for his bravery, and from that day on, he became a legend, a man who had stood against the old gods and won. But Arthur knew better. He knew that the old gods were not truly defeated, only slumbering once more. He vowed to keep watch, to protect Mirewood from the darkness that lay just beyond the veil. And so, the mystery of the cryptic symbol was solved, but the tale of Arthur Hayes and the old gods lived on, a chilling reminder of the unknown that lurked in the shadows.